Cancer, over the next couple of days, there will be some intense energy shifts that will affect life as you know it, okay? All because of this second full moon that we're having in the sign of Capricorn. This is particularly important for all of us Cancers. One, because we're ruled by the moon, but double of the importance if you have other cardinal signs in your big three placements. So Cancer, if you want all the details on these key energy shifts that are coming up, make sure that you are tapped in. Leave me a little residue of your energy on my thumbs up button, and make sure you're subscribed. You can check out my description box below if you're interested in a personal reading, a one-on-one session with me. All of that good stuff, information about me and the channel is going to be down below, you guys. So definitely check it out, okay? I'm going to give you a little bit of the astrology before we get into the cards of this full moon, you guys. This is happening on July 21st. The moon will move into the sign of Sagittarius. This is a buck moon at 6:17 a.m. all right, Eastern Standard Time. This full moon, you guys, is going to be in the 7th house for Cancer. The 7th house is the house of relationships, partners, one-on-one relationships, contracts, things of that nature. All right, know that the sun is still in our sign Cancer, so the sun is in Cancer, the moon will be in Capricorn. That is our opposite sign. If this is not an indication that balance is needed, okay? And this is not the first, but the second full moon in Capricorn. So the themes of Capricorn are being like emphasized. It's like, you know how your mama tell you one time to do something, and then you like hear it, but you don't hear it, but then she tell you a second time and you hear it. This is slick kind of what I feel like this transit is doing for us Cancer. It's definitely going to bring about some significant developments, all right? You can expect clarity and inspiration, revelations around this energy, okay? Because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, you can kind of expect that this energy is very serious, okay? So when I tell you to expect the intensity, Cancer, expect the intensity. Most of you, if not all of you, are probably have some karmic issues that are coming up, that are coming to an end. You know, when we think about full moons, we think of closure, endings, okay? Surrendering. So some of you, you know, these could be karmic issues in your relationships, your partnerships. These could be themes and patterns coming up that you're aware of, you know, however it plays out in your life. Of course, you know, we're all on different paths. However, we're all connected, okay? You may find yourself really reevaluating partnerships. I feel like there was like a little rough patch for Cancers in relationships. You can kind of expect that kind of sort of again too. And I don't mean rough patch in the sense to break you up, although that could be somebody's revelation, that you decide that you're better off out of this partnership, whether versus in it. But I more so feel like there are themes happening as catalysts to get you on a certain accord in your relationships, or just your thought, your perception of relationships and love, okay? You're definitely being asked to kind of reconnect with love, whether that's in a partnership form, so whether that's with someone, or whether it's loving yourself, Cancer, valuing yourself. So if you've been finding yourself in situations that, you know, are one-sided, just not beneficial for you, this is the time to kind of end those or cut those off, right? Like I said, with this full moon, you guys, you can definitely expect the clarity. You can definitely expect the inspiration. So stay open to how creative ideas are coming up. Y'all, I already kind of discussed this in the previous reading when I was just kind of tapping into the energy of the second half of July. But you, right now, the ideas that you're going to be getting, Cancer, please, if you don't hear nothing else, write them down, okay? They may not come to fruition tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. Write those ideas down, because I feel like definitely if you work on those ideas, implement those ideas, create those ideas, those are going to be very lucrative, very lucrative. Because that's where I'm seeing kind of this connection with the Capricorn energy, the work, okay, the physical, the finances. Some of you could definitely be kind of experience this energy where finances are kind of tricky right now. You may have some worries around your finances, Cancer, and you know, I'm not telling you to just forget all your worries. Well, I kind of am. Yeah, kind of forget your worries, because I do feel like, Cancer, on the other side of this, you're going to see why you were going through that period, right? So, like I said, Cancer, just again, you're going to be, this could be affecting, if you're connected with a person, this could be affecting your partner. Something happens with your partner that indirectly affects you. But there's going to be some endings, closure, very, very intense things happening around your partnerships and your work situation. Definitely too, as far as your finances, like the earth, this earth energy, materials, resources, that's what this feels like, Cancer. So we're going to get into the cards and see what additional messages Spirit has for us. Dive deeper into the energy and give my boo some insight on what is happening, okay? If you haven't already seen it, so much going on. We're already in the pre-shadow period of Mercury retrograde, you guys. And Miss Mama's is showing her little tail, okay, already. If you haven't already seen, if you're over here in the U.S. with me with the whole outage thing going on right now, y'all, there's so many things that are collectively happening that are going to shift the collective consciousness. And yeah, I'm gonna say that for another video. Okay, let's get into these cards. All right, of course, we're gonna focus on what we need to surrender because this is a full moon. So thank you, Spirit, for clear, accurate messages for my lovely Cancerians. Like I said, you guys, if you're interested, oh, I didn't say, but I need to plug it in real quick. If you're interested in joining my Lionsgate manifestation workshop, the link is going to be in the description box below, you guys, in the comment section. If I can remember, I'll tag it here. If you're, ready to manifest your desires, we're going to use the energy of this portal to make that reality. And I'm also offering a new service of same-day one-question reading. So if you're interested, you can definitely check out that link down in the description box. Or, like I said, I'll try to remember to drop it in the eye so you can take advantage of that, Cancer. But yeah, let's get into it. What does Cancer need to focus on surrendering this second full moon in Capricorn, this buck moon? So, and it makes sense because your relationships, okay? Surrender to your fear of intimacy, Cancer. You are ready to let love in. And I feel like this is, some of you may be kind of turned off, but this is what's coming up for you. Themes in the space of love, okay? But this is going to impact more than just your love life. So don't, turn a blind ear and tune out. That may be, and if you felt some kind of way energetically when, we're bringing up love, there's something there, like there's something that needs to be explored there, okay? Because you could definitely have a fear of intimacy, but it's time to let love in, Cancer. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. I feel like Spirit really wants to give you, look, 1010, there's a message in that number for someone. But I feel like Spirit definitely, and see the 10s, endings and beginnings, it releases down to 10. Reduces down to 1, which is a new beginning, okay? But Spirit wants you to open your heart because I feel as though, and there could be some fear of intimacy. Like I addressed that in the Astrolo-tea. Like these themes are going to come up, whether you're connected with someone right now or whether you're super single and been single for 30 years, okay? Themes in your relationship life are going to come up. Some of you may be where you are in your relationship life or feel the way you feel because of fears that you have around intimacy. And Spirit is really wanting to heal that for you at this time, okay? Really wanting to heal that for you so that you can be open to what's coming in. And I don't feel like, Cancer, I feel like right now, this is not a time that you have to go out and look for love. This is a time where you just need to focus on letting love in, letting people come to you. So keep that in mind, okay? But definitely on point as far as with the astrological energy, Cancer, because themes of relationship, okay, there's definitely this vibe of like doing nothing too. Like right now, it may not be the time to take action, if that makes sense. I feel like this is the time to kind of just sit back, and it's almost like if you were in the idea stage of a situation, right? You're in the ideation stage, you're visualizing, you're writing things down, you're manifesting, but you're not necessarily taking, structure action at this very moment, because I feel as though you're going to get some type of profound revelation that kind of like opens up the next step for you during this time. During this transit, Cancer, during this full moon. So yeah, and I feel like this is the perfect balance between like emotion, so being emotionally connected, Cancer, with the sun being in Cancer and the moon being in Capricorn. It's kind of like the business, being Capricorn being the you know, the practical, you know, the opposite of the emotion. So having the balance, you needing both, right? Let's see what the overall energy, major theme of this transit, this full moon and Capricorn transit for Cancer spirit. I love that. Abundance, okay? So look, and I feel like it's an abundance in more than one ways, but definitely in regards to your relationship life, okay? This could definitely be tied to, like I said, contracts. These are business relationships as well, Cancer. You know, especially if you have clients or things of that nature, or you have counselors, mentors, you know, I feel like there's going to be an abundance of love, an abundance of joy. I feel like definitely this abundance comes after a time of where it feels like there you may have experienced some type of lack, right? But definitely, like I said, that's why I feel like there's that theme of doing nothing, because you just need to be open to receiving your abundance, right? I'm actually and it went right to it, so I was supposed to read this a message, okay, Cancer? Like literally picked up the book and went right to it. So Cancer, it says that expect abundance and abundance of good things in all shapes and forms, all right? If you found your place in life, it seems like you found your place in life. So you feel at home in your current situation, or even if you don't quite feel at home yet, good things are still coming, Cancer, okay? And that could be, you know, tied back to your fear of intimacy. Where do you feel at home? Who do you feel at home with, okay? But with the moon as well placed as she is in this card, an abundance of loveliness must surely follow. Remember that abundance follows your frequency, okay? So if you in low vibe and you're in that place of lack, abundance is not attracted to that. You know, it's like, I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but anyway, and a good when you draw this card, it suggests that you've tapped into the right frequency to match whatever it is that you want to achieve. That's manifestation when you align, okay? An abundance of good things might include more cash coming into your life, or perhaps an abundance of love and good feelings between you and the person that you love or the people you love. If you're worried about your financial situation, this is a reminder that you have what it takes to generate the cash that you want, okay? If you're wondering about moving house, this card is almost certainly a suggestion to stay where you are for now. But if you're asking about a relationship, it appears you and your beloved actually are fairly well suited. So definitely, I feel like, Cancer, you could have recently, or you're connected with a person that I feel like is meant for you. There could be something happening in the relationship, but I feel like whatever it is, it's a catalyst to bring you all closer together. This fear of intimacy could be getting in the way of your abundance, blocking your abundance, because you may need this intimacy to connect with these ideas that are going to bring you cash. And that's not a bad thing, you guys. There's nothing wrong with wanting money, okay? The love of money is the root of evil, but using money, like, we need money, okay? There's nothing wrong with money. We have to check our relationship around money. But I feel like definitely, Cancer, there's something that's been kind of stirring within you that you may be kind of fearful about, and that's kind of what this full moon is kind of meant to bring about for you, or kind of break that chain or break that blockage. Some of you, it's a good time to take a trip if you want to, or if you're like away from home, like if you've been like homesick, this is a good time to go like back home, Cancer, okay? I feel like, too, there is a situation, a snug situation in regards to a relationship, romantic partnership, friendship, business partnership, whatever, where it's going to just fit. It's going to just be right, okay? So now is the time to kind of express your full potential And remember, like I said, you know, Cancers, we are all about the home. Where is home? Where does home fit? Home is where the heart is, okay? So where's your heart? Where's your heart? That's where you need to set up home, okay? And I feel like right now in this moment, you may be desiring to be in a different place, but it is beneficial for you to stay where you are now, okay? So I know that, and like it said, you know, you may be experiencing some challenges in your finances, Cancer, but for, you know, I feel like there's the uncertainty around your finances, right? You may not know, and that could tie into what you're trying to, where this fear is coming from, because you just don't know, right? The fear of the unknown. But there's uncertainty around maybe what you're doing with your work, how your work will benefit you financially, right? But I feel as though this is the time frame that you're going to receive an aha. It's like a light bulb revelation that's going to help you basically get to that next step, right? Let's see what we need to be aware of. What's trying to happen? What's happening? What we need to be aware of during this transit? What is this transit trying to teach us, show us, give us for Cancer? So look, take a risk. Take a risk in love. Take a risk in business. You know, it might be scary, but take the risk, Cancer. And see, there is this energy. We can definitely know that we're working with the moon. There's this energy of mystery, or like a dark side of where, you know, you may not know all the answers, right? But definitely with this, take a risk. And I'm seeing like take the road less traveled. This taking a risk may be, you know, something that hasn't been done before, or something that a lot of people just don't do. It's like you're following your own compass. Your compass is your heart. Your you know how however compasses work, and it's like, you know, the needle, whatever pulls the needle or whatever, your heart is what's controlling the needle, right? The beat of your heart is what's controlling your needle. And it's like abundance. Abundance is your birthright, and abundance is calling out for you to reconnect with it. Because some of you may feel this relationship, may fear this relationship with your abundance, okay? There's some type of mystery around it. And so that's where the fear is coming. But I feel like, you know, this is a good time to take a risk on yourself. This is a good time to take a risk in regards to romance and love and connections, opening up to new people, new situations. That's what I feel like this transit is here to show us. And again, just like this definitely gives me the feminine energy, where you're just being receptive. It's not the masculine energy where you're doing the acting or, you know, the giving, the doing. It's very much a feminine energy of sitting back and receiving. So, you know, I would definitely prioritize, Cancer, manifesting, like quieting one's mind and soul, sitting and getting those revelations, doing nothing, basically doing nothing, but, you know, still like being intentional around like writing things down as far as manifesting it. But there's not any like work that you have to do outside of that at this moment, right? Let's see, advice. How can we best manage this transit as Cancer spirit? What do we need to know? How can we best manage this transit? So accept responsibility. Again, mystery is showing up here. Accepting responsibility, though, I feel like Spirit is saying, look, having that deep self-reflection, okay? Accepting responsibility for how you may have been a culprit in the patterns that you perpetuated in your life. Accepting responsibility that there may be some things as far as like intimacy that are keeping you from opening up your heart, right? Accepting responsibility in the fact that it's you and you alone. The choices that you make are, you know, what shape your future, right? I actually want to read the additional message for this because I feel like we'll get some additional insight as far as how to best manage this, and then we'll pull out the cards and go a little deeper if I can find. But I definitely, like, this is giving me Gemini energy, this reflection. If I can find it. Okay. So As you move along the spiritual path, it becomes more and more important to accept responsibility for your own actions. The situation you find yourself in now is a reflection of either your current beliefs or your past behaviors. If this ain't a read like I just told y'all in that past reading, and that it was no shade, because I was trying to say it nicely, because I know I get a little irritated, like slick on the inside, like I may not show it, but when I'm like, I know it's my fault, but I don't be wanting to accept it. Yeah, okay, but anyway, but definitely, Cancer, the choices that you make are what got you where you are now, and will get you where you're trying to go, okay? This card isn't meant to make you feel discouraged or guilty. Rather, it's meant to encourage you to ask, why did I create this situation? What about this situation is helping me? Once you find the courage to answer these questions, you'll start to see that you have more power than you ever knew. We're all creating our lives 24/7, Cancer. And while you may not like the idea that everything happens for a reason, it really is possible to find a reason for nearly every single thing that happens. Try to see your current dilemma with that perspective. It'll show you why it's happening for you. If someone is bothering you now, realize that they're a mirror for you, okay? So if you're one of those Cancers that are in a relationship, a connection, things are, going awry, or, things are intense in the situation, look at what this person is trying to show you. They are a mirror, holding it up for you to have that reflection for yourself, okay? Realize that your inner life is just a reflection, is reflected into your outer life, and you're on your way to self-mastery, okay? So remember, life is mysterious. Like, that's just the way of life. Like, life is a mystery, Cancer. Yes, there are things that we can uncover, as far as the energy, but there are so many, like, life still has so many mysteries. You're not going to find everything. You're not going to get all the answers from a tarot card reading. I'm going to tell you that now, okay? But that's just, I feel like the mystery of life keeps you curious and brings you further down your path. So you just need to accept that it is what it is, okay? Life is mysterious. You're not going to have all the answers, okay? It is really a time of self-reflecting, kind of solitude. It's given very much hermit mode, okay? Virgo energy, for sure. That's coming up with this retrograde, okay? So you could definitely kind of find yourself retreating or being kind of to yourself, seclusive. But Cancer, it's time to kind of take responsibility for the situations that you're in, especially, okay, this might be a reading, this might be a drag. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I just want you to know that I say this as a messenger, and I'm dragging myself too, okay? But the financial situation that you're in, Cancer, I mean, let's just see. Let's just take a little bit of accountability, okay? And see where we could have made better decisions, where patterns may be affecting us, where beliefs may be affecting us. I'm just saying. I'm not absolving, real life situations and scenarios, but I'm also saying that, like, you get to make up your life the way that you want to, like, main character energy, okay? And I'm just saying, hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down, okay? But know that solutions are near to you. I feel like that's a part of the good things that are coming. There's going to be an abundance of solutions for you, okay? And I feel like right now your relationships, they are going to be interesting because they are meant to. I feel like definitely your relationships right now are meant to be a mirror for you, just point blank, period. So whatever you're getting irritated with another person, take a long look at the situation, because it's not the other person, it's what spirit is trying to get you to see within your own self. And it may be that you have some type of blinder on, or subconsciously that needs to be kind of addressed, okay? But know that anything that's happening on outside of you really is a reflection of what's going on inside of you, okay? So you want to ask yourself those questions, like, why am I in this situation? How can I, how is this situation serving me? How can I be open to changing the situation in the way that I desire it? Let's see. Hold on, y'all, because I think I want to use this tarot deck. The overall theme being abundance, and I see the 9 of Pentacles first. So definitely I feel like, yeah, Cancer, something has been up with your money. And then, yes, okay, 6 of Pentacles. Some of you may even be in a situation where it's like you're the vulnerable Cancer. You have to be on the receiving end of some type of charity or some type of something could be giving you some type of charity or like donation or some type of help in some sort of way, with the 6 of Pentacles showing up too. And I feel like that happens, and then you turn around and you need to be able to have that energy with another person. It's almost like this pay it forward energy. Where is Cancer, excuse me, what can Cancer expect an abundance of? I feel like definitely your ideas too. Clarify this abundance for Cancer. Yes, all right, Ace of Wands. Excuse me. New beginnings. Look, 4 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, you guys. So I do feel like this is for some of you a new relationship, committed relationship. If you're not in a relationship, or even if you are, like, something is going up in the level of the connection. Okay, y'all are taking it to the next level. It's becoming more intense. Some of you could even be getting married, moving in together. I'm seeing with the 4 of Wands, but the Ace of Wands is definitely that energy of like a new relationship, a new perspective too, new inspiration, new ideas. The Ace of Wands, new motivation. This is very much the urge to create. And when you get this energy, it's going to feel like life is going to feel like living again. You're going to feel hopeful. You're going to see the solutions to your financial issues, or you're going to see the solutions to the patterns that you may have that could be holding you hostage or keeping you stuck. But Cancer, definitely I feel like, and this is heaven sent, okay? Ace of Wands, new beginnings, all right? Okay, so again, just confirmation that yes, there may be an ending, Cancer, but there's a new beginning ready to start. Okay, and I definitely feel like this abundance is going to feel, or this is going to feel like a very much fiery kind of urge to complete something, to connect with something, to create something. Definitely with partnerships though, yeah, Cancer. Some of you may find yourself taking it to the next level in some type of partnership, and it doesn't just have to be romantic. This could be, like I said, business-wise, client-wise. There could be, you know, a change or a shift in your relationships, but definitely feeling that vibe, this energy. Like I said, things are intense, Cancer, but in a good way, all right? Where is Cancer needing to take a risk, or what does Cancer need to know about this risk? What does Cancer need to know about this risk? Okay. It feels like you're going to have to make a choice, Cancer. Take a risk for Cancer. What is it? Ooh. So we got the 6 of Wands that came out on top of that. I feel like whatever this risk, Cancer, is going to put you out into some type of like, and that's what could be risky about it for you, because you don't want to be exposed. That's where I feel like that intimacy comes in. It's like you kind of want to like keep private, or keep it to yourself, or stay within your shell. You may have, you know, a fear of kind of letting your light shine, Cancer. With this 6 of Wands, take a risk too, as far as with your community and people that, you know, you resonate with. This may be a time where you, kind of like voice your stance on a certain situation, and you know, you may have felt like it was risky before because of whatever reason. People may not like it, but I feel like you're going to connect with the people that need to connect with you, and then disconnect from the people that you don't need to be connected with. So it's really a win-win. Even though it's risky, it's a win-win. Okay, what do we need to know about taking a risk? What does Cancer need to know about taking a risk, Spirit? Thank you. So look, y'all, Ace of Pentacles. I swear it's just like, It's judgment day, okay? And here is the help from heaven that you've been praying for. It's like here you're getting ready to rejoice in it. And see, did I not catch the 1010 in this reading? Is that deja vu? But yeah, the judgment card 20, which is the two X's, the 10s in Roman numerals. So there could definitely be a message in that number. And then look, we get two aces, two 10s reduced down into two 1s. There's the 11 showing up, okay? But the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like Spirit is saying take a risk in regards to your business, work endeavors, okay? Something may be risky as far as starting over new, because I feel like you may have finished up a project, a job may have ended, you know, a contract may have ended. Now it's time to, you know, switch it up, I feel like. And it's okay to take that risk. It's okay to start something new. It's okay to start over in a new avenue. Okay, that may be risky. It may be risky for you to move to a whole different field that you know, you haven't had that much experience in or whatever. But this is the time now, Cancer. And remember I said to be open to receiving, like basically, because, and y'all see, like I'm not doctoring the cards. Y'all see me pulling them out. The theme overall that's showing up, we got aces, Cancer. So beginnings, right? And then these hands of God kind of as if coming out of nowhere. You know, where you may have been feeling that struggle or doubt or uncertainty, it's like, boom, out of nowhere comes the revelation or the solution, right? That's what this feels like. But it only comes after you accept responsibility for your part. Because, you know, if we are being honest with ourselves, some of us could be working against ourselves, really. Working against your own self and working against spirit, honestly. And so that's what I feel like, you know, this advice and accepting responsibility is, because, again, your life is a reflection of your choices, right? Good or bad. So let's actually just expound upon that. Yeah, the Two of Cups showing up there. What does Cancer need to know about accepting responsibility, Spirit? Gemini energy for sure is showing up to me in that. So the Knight of Cups is coming up. The Page of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. So the Knight of Cups makes me feel like definitely this gives the romance kind of vibe for sure. Something is like, because I just picked up on Cancer, you may want to live in an alternative way, if that makes and I'm not speaking specifically on just alternative, but like different. But this Nine of Cups showing up, I definitely feel like, you know, this could be some type of romantic situation that's coming in, and you're having to kind of stand up and be open to receiving, being receptive of this. Some type of romantic offer for sure. The Page of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like, you know, you're responsible for how you respond, okay? It's like literally here you are, in each card there's a theme of you being handed, or you know, something being handed to you, and it's your responsibility to accept it, and it's your responsibility what you do with it, right? Clarify, accept responsibility. I'm going to pull one more just for accepting responsibility. We got Temperance showing up here. So, and look, there it is. It's like, what do you do with it? That cup. It's like you already have, you know, all your experiences, all your knowledge, all of that, you have that. And then it's like you're being offered this balance from another person. It could literally be another person in your life, a friendship, someone that, you know, you can kind of pour into. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of, you know, a compliment. But it's like in a group project, y'all. You know, you have to still do your part. Like, nobody wants to be in a group where it's just one person doing all the work. And I just caught 3333, so there could be a message in that number for you too. But that's what I'm saying there. Accepting the responsibility of balance, accepting the responsibility of going between your conscious and your subconscious and clearing out what needs to be cleared out, you know, not running away or shying away from the themes that are coming up for you right now, because Cancer, it's for a reason. It is for a reason. I'm just gonna pull a final message. Okay, look, be free, be feel, and receive abundance, okay? You believe in your power to manifest, and that's what I'm saying, Cancer. You do have the power to manifest, Cancer, and definitely we're going to be taking advantage of that power here soon. But definitely be ready to receive. I feel like, Cancer, is just like you're on the receiving end, okay? This isn't what you're doing, it's what you're receiving at this point. And so I'm not going to say that you don't have any say, but you just need to be open to receiving, okay? Abundance is measured in many ways. Our abundance to love is our greatest capacity for wealth. So you see how it ties in, love and wealth? Let's talk about it. Money can only satisfy you so far, all right? But love penetrates deeply all the way to your soul. It is understandable that you want financial abundance. All want to live a smooth life where needs are met, all right? That is a worthy goal. All right, but not at the expense of love. You have to have balance. And I feel like that's what you're going to have to balance. This passion, this desire, this love with your need for remember, balance. The sun in Cancer, moon in Capricorn, opposite, balance. All right. Abundance and love, wealth, health. For these three cover all that is needed for a satisfying life. Okay. To love who you are, where you have been, and where you are going is true wealth and contentment, okay? You are blessed. All that you desire is achievable, but be careful how you measure your abundance, okay? Looking to other people to measure only dissatisfies you. They are on a different path, and to be the outsider, it would seem that they are better or worse off, but they have their lessons, they have their journey, they have their path, just like you do, Cancer, okay? Your focus needs to be on your own path, your own journey. Be abundant with love, feel abundant with health, and receive abundance in wealth. So be, feel, receive. That's manifestation, y'all, okay? Like ask, believe, receive. That's manifestation. Be abundant, feel abundant, and you will receive abundance, okay? But if you're feeling like lack, you're feeling like ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing, yeah, y'all get in my comment section and be real miserable. And I just be like, that's the energy you're carrying around. It's literally the sun is shining, but you're carrying around this rain cloud with you. You can't even experience the sun out here because you decide to carry around this rain cloud. And that's the real tea that you're going to have to give yourself. That's the real looking at the man in the mirror that you're going to have to do during this time, Cancer. It's very important, very imperative that you do that, especially if you want your relationship to change with your abundance. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm only the messenger. I read myself here too. Okay, I just want y'all to know. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that the reading resonates for someone. You found it helpful. You guys talk to me down in the comments to let me know how you're feeling this energy, what's happening in your relationship or money life. Like I said, if you're interested in joining the Lionsgate Portal Manifestation Workshop, definitely check out the link. Get your spot. Reserve your spot, you guys. And if you're interested in a one-on-one session with me or a personal reading, all of that good stuff can be found at the link in the description box below, or check out my website, okay? But yeah, in the meantime, in between time, until next time, love you.